too many times we have people that are focused, beginner lash artists are focused on only how to get clients on social media, and that is the end all be all. Now we're gonna go ahead and get right into it because I know you guys are busy and I know that you have other things that you want to do today. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the chat. We will have a Q&A at the end. So please make sure that you leave your questions in the chat. Also, if you guys can see my screen, please let me know that you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Please put yes in the chat. Please put yes in the chat if my screen is showing. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Okay, now I have a question for you guys. How long have you been lashing? Let me know how long you've been lashing. I want to know if it's you just took a certification. I want to know if you've never lashed before and you're just kind of interested. I want to know if you have been lashing for maybe a year or two and you are trying to see new ways, you're trying to learn new ways on how to get clients. Okay, because you know, sometimes you can be lashing forever and you just want to know what new techniques that you can do to get more clients. Okay, I have some people that have been lashing 7 to 8 months. LaQuisha says she just got her certification. Chanel says she just got her certification. Okay, so this is the perfect time for you to start advertising for getting lash clients. And the reason why I wanted to make sure that I wanted to do this class is because it took me 2 years to figure out how to market and how to get booked and busy. Okay, now a large part of it is on social media, but there is a huge component that does not have to do with social media at all. Okay, it's things that you could do every day to get clients. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through this. Again, we're going to have a Q&A at the end. So if you want to share any questions or if you want to leave questions at in the chat, we could definitely do that at the end of this particular class. Okay, so the first thing that you need to understand as a beginner lash artist or a lash artist period is how important your mindset is. Okay, if you have a defeatist mindset, if you tell yourself, oh my gosh, this is so hard to get clients, this is so hard to learn how to lash, it's going to be hard. Okay, the quote that I live by is, the man that says he can and the man that says he can't, both are usually right. And when it comes to lashing, I know that you feel overwhelmed, especially as a beginner lash artist. I know that you feel like it's hard to get clients. It's not hard to get clients, babe. You just need to learn how to market yourself. Okay? You just need to learn how to market yourself. I had to learn how to market myself. Every successful business owner had to learn how to market themselves. It's just a new skill that you are learning. When the Federal Reserve prints money, there is no name on that money, meaning anybody can have it. Okay? The only thing between you and the version of yourself is booked and busy is having the steps and having and implementing the steps that you need in order to market yourself properly. Okay? If this is making sense to you guys, please leave a 1 in the chat. If this is making sense to you guys on you having a different mindset, please leave a 1 in the chat. Please leave. Okay, Winnie is leaving a 1 in the chat. Jordan's leaving a 1 in the chat. Cassandra is leaving a 1 in the chat. Okay, so what I'm saying to you guys is definitely clicking. Okay, Slade LaQuisha, Jan. Okay, so we are all on the same page. Perfect. Okay, so let's get into the first thing that you need to do, or one of the first things that you need to do when you are marketing your business. Okay. Now, I always tell my Lash student, baby, booking site. Okay. Booking site. Booking site, booking site, booking site. Why is a booking site so important as a beginner lash tech? Why can't I just, have my clients send me a deposit through Cash App and me just text a confirmation through the DMs? Well, I'll tell you why. Number one, that $10, that $15 that you're paying for that booking site is going to give your clients or potential clients the perspective that you are a professional. Okay. Number one, you're coming out the gate. You are showing up in your business as a professional to your clients. And that is very, 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 very important. Okay. You want to put your first impressions matter, and you want to put your best foot first. Okay. That's first thing. Second thing, I can guarantee you, me and all the other successful lash artists, we have learned the value of building systems. We have learned the value of doling off tasks, either to other people or to put systems in place to get our time back to where we literally do not have to do anything. When you choose to take deposits through DMs and Cash Apps, that's taking up your time texting back and forth. That's taking up your time to go onto your Cash App to make sure that that person paid the deposit, to then text them back to say, yes, I have your deposit, and confirm with them, and possibly even send them a reminder. When you use the booking sites that I have on the screen, they take care of all of the back and forth for you. The client is able to go onto your booking site, see your availability. You don't have to text back and forth in the DMs about when you're available and all of this and how this doesn't work for the customer and blah, 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 blah. The booking site does all of that for you. It's what we call a self-serve system. The client is able to go into your booking site and self-serve. She does not need to go back and forth with you via DM. Okay. All of that is taken care of. She clicks the link. She sees what's available. She's able to see your pricing. She's able to see your services. All of that is taken care of, which means that you have your time back, which means that you can do other things, such as marketing, such as posting. Okay. Another reason why a booking site is so important, and I tell all of my students to get a booking site, just pay the $10, just pay the $11. 1 second, you guys. If you are on TikTok, you need to click the link in my bio to join this class. You're not going to see anything on TikTok. Okay. This is a private Zoom class. Back to what I was saying. So sorry, you guys. The third reason for a booking site is because a booking site is going to send reminders. This is very, very important, not only for beginner clients, beginner lash clients, but we're talking about retention. Your booking site will remind your client, your first time client, it's time for a feel. Okay. And I've told you guys over and over and over again that as a lash artist, you will be able to build your business only on repeat clients. Repeat clients is your bread and butter. Okay. So take out the work on having to remind your clients to book a field. Allow the system to do it automatically. And you don't even have to worry about it. As soon as they book their appointment, 2 weeks later, a week and a half later, they're going to get a reminder that it's time for them to book a field, and the link will already be provided for them to book a field. If you are understanding what I'm saying about taking out the legwork by using a booking site, if you understand what I'm saying on how this will help you delegate this particular task to where it's running on autopilot, please leave "yes, I get it" in the chat. Put "I get it" in the chat. Because I'm not going to move on to the next slide unless I am sure that what I'm saying to you guys is landing. Let me see. Okay, Michaela is saying I get it. Slade is saying I get it. Jordan is saying I get it. Jenna is saying I get it. Okay, Kiana is saying I get it. Okay, so when the girls are telling you, oh, I just I just book clients through the DMs. I just tell them to send a deposit via Cash App. And also, here's a very important piece of marketing and getting and keeping clients is putting yourself in their shoes. If you were going to book a hairstylist that you found on social media, or maybe someone that you met in Walmart and her hair was just on point and she turned out to be a hairstylist, and she told you, yeah, you could book me, just text me and send me a deposit via Cash App. How comfortable are you going to be sending a deposit through Cash App to somebody you just met, or maybe you've never met because you found them on social media? It's gonna give you scammy vibes, possibly. Like you are going to be, booking on a wing and a prayer, hoping that this person is legit. All right. So, like I said earlier, a booking site puts your best foot forward as a professional. Now, let's get into advertising. All right. I really, really, really want to make it clear to beginner lash artists not to get pigeonholed just into social media advertising for your business. This is the reason why I created this class, is because there are multiple ways to market your business as a beginner lash artist, and you want to take advantage of all three. Okay? You want to take advantage of all three. Now, the first advertising type is in person. Okay? In person. And we're going to go over how you can advertise in person without even saying anything to anybody. Okay? Also, there are certain things that you should think about when you are out and about in your daily life that will help you advertise. Okay? The second way is the way that everybody knows, which is probably a lot of the ways that you guys found me, is social media. Okay. Social media allows you to post and you have a reach to everybody in your city if you do it right. Okay. The third and the most important over social media, over walking up to somebody in Walmart, is word of mouth. If you have clients, okay, that are leaving unsatisfied from your business, a lot of the times people don't say anything. How many times have you not liked the service and you just don't tell that person, you just won't go back again? Okay. Word of mouth is so important. It's more important than the other two, because you have a right in your face, a live testimonial. Okay. If somebody told you, girl, I used this product and it made my lashes grow super long, or it made my hair grow super long. Okay. I took this vitamin and my hair grew 2-3 inches. Look at my hair, girl. It's nice and thick and long. what are you going to do? You're going to go and find those vitamins. You're going to ask, girl, where you get those vitamins from? Now, if somebody came to you and said, girl, look at my hair, it didn't broke off, it's falling out. I started taking these vitamins and all of a sudden my hair started coming out in clumps. How apt are you to buy that service now? Okay. You probably are not going to be interested in buying that service. Uh-oh. Oh no, hold on, y'all. 1 second. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Okay, so the first area that we're going to talk about is going to be in person. And here is a way for you to market your business without saying a word. Okay, and it's going to take a small investment of your money, but t-shirts. I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds very different. Okay. But if you want something different, you're going to have to do something different. Go online, look in your city, and find a t-shirt maker. Okay. And when you are looking for a t-shirt maker, you want to make sure that they have examples. Me personally, I like to find a physical location that I could go in. I could look at the cut. You know, if I want a V-neck, if I want a scoop neck, I could try on the shirt, make sure that it fits me correctly. You want something cute, okay? Keep it very simple. You want the color to be simple. You want it to be able to where you could just pop it on with jeans. You could really dress it up. You could dress it down. You could wear it to brunch. Okay. What I have on the screen is just an example, but really think about when you are going and looking at the cuts of the t-shirts and the colors. Really think about how you can wear it and what you could wear it with. Okay. All right. Now on the front of the t-shirt, as you can see in this example on the screen, you want to keep it very simple. You want to keep it extremely simple. Do not overcomplicate it. Okay? Don't overcomplicate the situation. Don't overcomplicate it. You could either use this. Yes, I do lashes. You could put the best lash artist in whatever city you're in. Best lash artist in Phoenix, best lash artist in Milwaukee, best lash artist in San Francisco. Okay, if this makes sense to you, please leave a 1 in the chat. If this is making sense to you, if you are like, oh my gosh, I have not thought about this. This is something that I definitely need to try. Please leave a 1 in the chat. If this is making sense to you, okay, Kiwi said it's making sense. Lakeisha said it's making sense. Jana said it's making sense. Okay, great. Okay, so what this is going to do is when you go out, you are advertising and you're not even saying anything. Okay, now the back is the secret sauce. All right, you want, and when I cannot express to you how simple you need to make it. Do not put a whole bunch of stuff on the back of your shirt. Do not put a whole bunch of stuff on the front of your shirt. Okay? You want to keep it extremely, extremely, extremely simple. You want to keep it extremely simple. On the back of your shirt, you're going to put your location. Okay? So when you walk by, they can see where you're located. Yes, you can make, yes, that is a good idea, Ashley. You can make t-shirts for lash models as well. Okay? You can make t-shirts for lash models as well. On the back of your shirt, you're going to have the location, because you have to think about it as if you are going to walk by and somebody just gets a glance of your shirt, what do you want them to see? On the front, you want them to see your lash artist. Okay. On the back, you want them to see your location, a contact number, social media handle. After that, leave it alone. You see on the back of this, on this example, I kept it very short and simple, to the point. Okay, to the point. This is why I tell you guys, when you're thinking of your brand name, you need to keep it very simple. You don't need to have all these underscores, threes, asterisks, at signs, symbols. Keep it very simple if you can help it. As simple as possible. So it makes it very easy for somebody to remember and search. All right. All right, so let's move on. The next thing that we're going to talk about is business cards. Business cards is not a dead art form, okay? There is a reason why business cards have stood the test of time. If you want to be a professional, you have to show up as a professional. You can't wait to get ready. You have to stay ready. How unprofessional is it if you have your lashes done and you rocking your shirt and somebody comes up to you and it's like, I've been looking to get my lashes done. Do you have a card I can have real quick? And you say, oh no, I don't have no card, but you could follow me on. That person doesn't feel like going and looking at through the bottom of their purse to find their phone, to open the app, to type you in. How much easier would it be to be like, oh yes, here's my card? Always, when it comes to marketing, always make it very easy for someone to give you their money. Always make it very easy for someone to give you their money. That's why I tell you guys to use a booking site. Just pay the $10, $12 a month. Get a booking site. Make it very easy for someone to give you their money. Now, when it comes to business cards, there's a certain art form to it. Okay? At the front of the business card, you want to have a clear picture of your lash work. Okay? And maybe you just put lash artist on the front. Do not overcomplicate it. Do not have all these bells and whistles on the front. You want to keep it simple. Why do you want to keep it simple? Because if somebody is cleaning out the bottom of their purse or their wallet or their car and they see your business card, you don't want them to pick it up 2 months later and wonder, why do I have this business card? What is this? If they look on the front, it should just say lash artist. Or if you have a super simple brand name that reflects that you're a lash artist, put the brand name. Now, if it's something like Tasha's Beauty Bar, if I pick up that business card, I'm not going to know what service you provide. Okay. Lash artist. On the back, here is the secret sauce. The back of the of the business card is the secret sauce. Okay. On the back, and we're talking about the girls that want to get clients in the door. On the back, you are going to have a discount for first-time clients. Okay. This gives the person an incentive to book. If someone finds your business card at the bottom of their purse before they go on vacation, they've never had lashes before, and on the back of your business card, you have 10-15% off for first lash clients, they are then more inclined to book. If this is making sense to you, please put in the chat, it's making sense. It's making sense. This makes sense on why I need to do this to get clients in the door. If this is landing with you guys, please put this is making sense in the chat, because I want to make sure that I'm not talking too fast and you guys are getting what I'm putting down. I want to make sure that you guys are understanding why I'm telling you guys this. Okay. All right. Ashley says it's making sense. Whitney's saying it's making sense. Pure Vibes says this makes sense. Okay. Now, here's the second part to the business card. All right. Here's the second part. When you put that discount for the first time Lash client, and this is another reason why I tell you guys to have booking sites. Okay. You can't do none of this if you're taking deposits in the DMs. I want you to use a QR code. You can make QR codes now in Canva. Okay. Add a QR code directly to your booking site. And on your booking site, you need to have an appointment where the discount is already added in when they book. Okay. Do not just put your website and use this code at checkout. That's too much work. Make it easy for people to give you their money, because the more steps that they have to go through to book an appointment with you, they're going to be like, girl, this is just too much. Now I got to remember this complicated code to put in at the end, versus them just being able to hold up your business card, scan the QR code, go directly to your booking site with the discount already added in, looking at your calendar and booking an appointment. All right. If you were to have to go to a dance, a first date, a last minute vacation, how much inclined are you to book with the lash artist? You've been thinking about lashes already. Okay. You find a business card in the console of your car. It has a discount already added there, and all you got to do is scan the QR code to book your appointment. Make it very easy for people to give you their money. Don't overcomplicate it. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next thing. Okay. And one of my students actually told me about this, and I tried it and it worked. Okay. So I'm passing on the information to you. All right. Airdropping. 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 Go on Canva. Every one of my students should have Canva. If you don't, I will send it out. I will send out the link to get a full free the whole use of Canva for free. Okay, it's not a trial. You will get the free version of Canva after this class. But I want you to go on Canva, and keep in mind you can make the design of your business cards on Canva too. I think I said that, but I'm gonna say it again. Okay. So I want you to go onto Canva and create you a digital business card. Okay. A digital business card. As you can see, this is an example of one of the business cards that I offered when I first started. Okay. Just to get people in the door. Just to get people in the door. You guys, if this class runs out, I want you to go to your email, and I will send another link for you to log into the Zoom call, okay? Because we got 10 minutes left, but I got way too much information to pack into 10 minutes. So I'm going to send out an email to you guys for all the girls that are on my email list. I'm going to send out an email to you guys for the new, excuse me, the new login for the Zoom call. Okay. So don't panic. once the call drops, okay? Now, let's get into this airdrop. You are going to add in a QR code. I couldn't fit it on the screen, but this one has a QR code on it. Same thing with the business cards. It's basically a digital business card. The key to this is not you just in Walmart, okay, airdropping. That's not what you're going to do. You are going to airdrop where you think your ideal client is, okay? On your digital flyer, you're going to have a picture of your work, the name of your business, a link to one social media profile so they could scroll through if they want, and a QR code to a first time client discount. Period. Okay? Keep it simple. Now, the next piece of this is, where are you going to airdrop? You are going to airdrop where your ideal client is going to be located. Bougie nail shops, Sephora. These are already women and people that are looking for beauty enhancements, whether it's shampoo, whether it's makeup, they're already into beauty. Ulta, okay? Depending on where your ideal audience hangs out, that's where you need to be airdropping. If you're at the club, if you're at a bougie lounge and you're like, okay, I wouldn't mind some of these ladies in here to be my clients, airdrop your flyer. If this is making sense, if you are going to try this, put airdrop in the chat. If you are going to try this, put airdrop in the chat. This is a way for you to get clients without even having to talk to nobody. Okay? Me personally, believe it or not, I am an introvert. So I had to figure out ways to market myself to where I really just don't like, I get uncomfortable sometimes having conversations. Okay, we're getting airdrop. Okay, perfect. I get uncomfortable having conversations face to face sometimes. Okay. Now let's move on to the next area. The next area is social media. All right. If you are on TikTok or Instagram, you need to be posting reels daily. Okay. I don't care if you don't have clients. If you are practicing on a dummy head, post the before and after on the dummy head. Okay. Do tours of your lash room. Do unboxings every time you buy a new lash tray. All right. Post reels and videos. When you think about a 6-figure lash artist, all they do is market. If you want to be a successful, booked and busy lash artist, you have to do and act as if you are already there. You don't wait, because you won't never get there. You won't ever get there if you don't start seeing yourself as a successful lash artist. I don't care if you just been lashing 7 months. I don't care if you just took your certification. You have to put on the persona as if you are already successful. If your lash business is already booming, your lash business will be booming if you market. The girls that are in their bag, they're not just hoping, they are marketing, which is why you know which ones are in their bag, because they're constantly marketing on social media. Now, here are the 3 pillars that you need to be thinking about when you post content. Okay. It either needs to educate your client, aftercare, how long lashes take, okay, to wash them every day, lash health, the different styles that they can get, the difference between a classic set and a volume set. Your clients don't know anything about that. You need to educate them. And don't feel like you're annoying people because you're posting 2-3 times a day. You don't have to post 2-3 times a day, but regardless of whatever frequency that you post, whether it's once a week, every day, whatever, be consistent with it. And don't feel like you're annoying your followers. Okay? The second type of content that you're going to post is entertaining. All these trending things that you're seeing on social media, you need to think about taking that idea and flipping it for lash clients. Okay? The next thing that you need to post about is promoting your services. Stop being afraid to promote your services. Your client, your target audience has green money that they want to give you. You just need to tell them where they need to give it to you at, why they need to give it to you, why they need lashes, what would make lashes, why lashes would make their life so easier. Okay? So those are the 3 pillars of content. When you post on social media, if you don't remember nothing else, you need to ask yourself, is this educating my client? Is this entertaining her? Is this relatable content? Am I promoting my services? What am I doing here? Why am I posting this? Before and afters, those hit every time. Before lashes, after lashes, video and pictures, those hit every time. Okay? Now, another thing that you guys need to do is find your client. Use social media the way that you would use social media to check up on your boyfriend to see what he's doing. All right? Where is your ideal client at? Is she in a sorority? Do you just service college girls? Because if you do, you need to know what colleges are in your area. You need to know what programs on the campus they have, what clubs, what sororities. You can find all of that on social media when you investigate. And you need to go on to these pages and go into the comments and find your ideal client. Stop being afraid to get out here and find your money. People got green money to give you, and y'all scared to take it. Stop doing that. Find who is, when you think about if your business could be booked and busy, what client would you want it to be booked and busy with? Who is that girl? What does she look like? Where does she hang out at? This is why I tell you guys to figure out your target audience. That way it will translate on social media. Now, you guys, the Zoom call is about to end. I'm going to set up a second meeting